Hi, I'm Arla.
And I'm Leanne, and together we are
How's your ma?
In the studio with us today we have Brendan Power, and I know Brendan because I know of the great work that he's done through AA with some of the people, with lots of people, and I'd say, Brendan, if I'm right, thousands of people.
Well,
thousands.
Lots of people.
Or more.
Yeah, we all help
over
each
the
other.
years. Yeah. And that is something that you're a strong advocate for. You have your own story in terms of growing up, and we'll get to kind of where you fell into A&A and how you got in there. We'll talk about that as we talk for the next while. But I suppose life hasn't always been as smooth for you as you would have liked it to be, which has led you to actually ending up in AA. We'll have the whole alphabet in there, just stuck on A, and then has brought us to a place where you are giving back hugely in an immense way to other people that need help and support. So, Brendan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I tell you about myself.
Yeah.
My name is Brendan.
Yeah.
I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. I find it very strange in doing this, Leanne and
Arla.
Arla. But I'll come into it as we go along.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, I'm in recovery a long time. I haven't drank in 40 years.
Wow.
I haven't drugged in 20 years.
Wow.
I kind of have two stories.
Yeah,
really, you know what I mean? Yeah, life is good now at the present.
Brilliant.
Yeah, everything is good.
Brilliant. Where did you grow up, Brendan?
I grew up on the Boot Road. I'm a true Clondalkin man.
Oh,
Proud Clondalkin man.
the eyes again.
I think I'll be alive
She's
again.
from
I'm the north side.
Chemistry.
I'm a north side. But sure, look, we're all friends here now.
Absolutely.
We don't hate each other anymore.
No.
So when you said you have two stories, Brendan, like, did you give up the drink for drugs, or what happened there?
What happened there was really, I gave up the drink
Yeah,
and I gave up the drugs.
right.
And after 12 years, I went back on the drugs for 8 years.
Why, can I ask?
Because I didn't deal with my past, to be
Okay.
honest.
Demons.
The demons,
Shadows.
yeah. The shadows, yeah. The demons, yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of people out there with
I
them.
wasn't
isn't there?
being honest. If that's the truth,
Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't being honest. So,
And how old were you when you had your first drink? And like when you had it, did you like, oh, I love this? Was it an escape? Like,
you're going to laugh when you
Yeah.
hear this one.
go on.
People has asked me that, I don't know how many times, when had you got your first drink?
Yeah,
You know, if as a child, my dad on a Saturday night, I wouldn't call it my first drink, but it was
Yeah.
a drink.
Yeah.
My father used to put the tip of a bottle on a large bottle of stout,
yeah,
and he used to give it around
yeah.
to us all for the
We
slug. It
had
was
that
good
as
for
well. Yeah,
it was good for the worms, they used to say.
yeah.
So I wouldn't say that was my real first
No.
drink, but yeah, I was in trouble. I was in big trouble with drink at the age of 13.
13.
Big trouble
Big trouble.
at 13.
Yeah.
Big trouble.
So,
Well, yeah, I was through the courts. I was introduced to AA at 13
Okay.
years of age.
where were you getting the drink at 13?
Down in Queensworth in Clondalkin, robbing it.
Okay. And what was your drink of choice? Anything, or had you got?
Wine and cider.
Okay. Madman's drink.
So what took you to the children's courts, Brendan?
What took me to the children's court was the first time. It was a Comanium court.
Right.
I was 13 and I was a big lad, and there was
Fine
five
man.
of us, and we were charged. My first charge sheet was for loitering.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Now, loitering at that time, in the loitering, you could think it's different now, you know, the way women and all that. Loitering was just hanging around the corners and we were tapping up for wine.
Okay.
So that was my first charge. That's my first time in trouble.
That was your first time in trouble, but you'd obviously been drinking before that if you were
yeah.
tapping up for wine.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Were you a
So-
man of the streets, Brendan?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Wild child.
Yeah, most of my drinking was done on the streets and in the fields, yeah. No, very little pub drinking.
So after you got off the baby's bottle, the bottle of stout with the tit on it, when did you start, I suppose, actively choosing to drink?
Sorry, and 13, so no school, just going out drinking.
I didn't like school.
Okay.
Our school didn't like you.
No,
Yeah, it
school
was
didn't
tough.
like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was brought to school as a child, but then the minute my mother and father went, I was out the door, you know what I mean? Never liked school. big regret of mine, but
Yeah.
that was it. Yeah. Yeah. So 13, yeah, 13 I was in, I had a good grip on me drink at 13, yeah.
Jesus.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's really sad to hear.
Every day drinking, would you drink every day? Like, would you wake up thinking, I need to have a drink?
Well, yeah, would have, yeah, at that age, yeah.
Or were you just being sociable, like with your pals?
It was part of the
What
game
you-
that time,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Everybody drank out in the fields.
And then when you came home, would you be drunk? Would your mum and dad notice? Would they say anything?
Oh, sort of broke me mother and father's heart.
Did you?
Yeah. I think they were giving up on me at times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'd done everything for me, but...
You were a man on a mission.
I was on a mission, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
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 And then through your teenage years, were you getting into more trouble?
Yeah. As I was getting older, I was getting more serious. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And had you got jobs? Did you hold down a job or anything?
Yeah, I was in and out on the building sites.
Okay.
In and out.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold on to a job permanently, to be honest. No.
Yeah.
Be a few weeks, few months or whatever, and then I'll be gone again.
So tell us what it was like then. Did your parents have to go to court with you when you were 13?
Yeah.
What was that like?
As I said to you, the first time I was in court was for loitering.
Yeah,
Tapping up in the village for wine.
yeah,
And I was the big lad out of the whole lot of them, even though the other lads would have been a few months older than me.
yeah.
But he kind of singled me out. The judge, Justice Sullivan, great man, passed only away a couple of years ago. But he kind of singled me out, and I remember him saying to me, I want you to bring in one of your parents with you next week. I'm remanding you for a week.
Okay.
So this is how I got introduced to AA. I brought my father in the following week, and he said to me father, his exact words was to my father, if this young man doesn't do something about his drinking, he's going down a horrible road. So he kind of sent me into Stanhope Street and Jervis Street Hospital to give urine samples. And St. Dipness, we had to go up there to get anti-booze tablets at 13.
At 14,
Jesus
I didn't even
Christ.
fucking know they invented anti-booze tablets back then.
Yeah, I often thought about that one.
What year was that, Brendan?
Well, I'm 66 now, 65, going on 66. What year ago was that?
So if it was 40, no, it'd be more than 40 years.
50,
ago.
Well, that's
50,
52 years
yeah,
ago.
52, 53 years ago, yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Just check me out doing the maths.
I know, you're
Don't that in me
fabulous,
head.
Arla.
God.
Wow, that's profound.
Right.
It's profound to think that a child of such a young age, but because I suppose I'm thinking of the narrative of what it's like for a child growing up today, and we see loads of kids on the streets now
Yeah.
selling weed and fucking taking drugs, and I suppose drugs and alcohol in the sense that we see it now as proactively every day on the street, it probably wouldn't have been as prevalent back then. It was like the men went to the pub after work, or it wasn't, I suppose, as much street drinking in the 50s and 60s, was it?
Well, from start to finish, I was a street drinker, a field
Right.
drinker,
Right.
you know.
Did you not like going to pubs or?
Well, Clondalkin was only a country town at the time,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I was kind of after building up a bit of a reputation in the village.
Okay.
So I was barred before I even got to the age of getting in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's the way it was.
And so from 13 onwards then, what happened in your life that led you to... You just went into AA then, and then that was it was for you?
No.
or-
I went to
okay.
AA when I was 13.
That was the first time you went?
Yeah, that was in conditions, you know what I mean,
Okay.
or he was going to send me away somewhere. And as I said, he said to me, father, if this young man doesn't get something done with himself, he's going down a horrible road. And rightly he was.
Yeah.
For years later, I was just out of control.
Yeah.
Out of control. He was right. The man was right.
Yeah.
Same man was a recovering alcoholic, and he loved alcoholics and addicts. He was a judge. He was a great man in command and court. Lots of people had known him.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, he was so good to us.
Yeah. Understood you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We ended up great friends, believe it or believe it.
Wow.
Not me and him, yeah.
Wow.
Delighted, yeah. I got a book off him and all. He signed that and all. Yeah, he's a nice man.
And so what happened after the age of 13 for you then? You went on your conditions and you didn't stay, or tell us the story.
Just didn't care.
You just didn't care?
Didn't care. And then when I became 16, that was the start of it. Sending away.
Right.
Little holidays, as I call them.
Yeah.
Little holidays.
Little holidays in the justice system.
Yeah, in the justice system,
Yeah.
What was that like?
The state provides lovely holidays for people.
What was that like when you were locked up for the first time? Was it scary?
Was absolutely, yeah. No use saying it wasn't.
Yeah.
Especially because I was a big lump of lad, and we used to be battling with the fellas in Ballyfermot.
Oh, right.
And Clondalkin was the country at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I went in there at St. Patrick's Institution, there was a lot of Ballyfermot lads in there, so...
So watch yourself.
Yeah, it was hard going, yeah. It was hard going.
And when you were in the cell at night, were you like, when I get out, that's it now, I'm going to turn my life around, I'm going to be a good boy?
I'm never going to drink again, I'm never going to do one thing again.
Yeah.
Started my life for years.
Yeah. And then you get out.
Trouble, then back at it again straight away.
Yeah. Just the drink always pulled you.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah. All the time. Ended up a lot of places as a result of me drinking. You know. A lot of places. The only places I didn't end up was in the ground, thank God, you know what I mean?
Thank God, again, yeah.
What all my friends have, you know.
Yeah. And that circle that you drank with, are they still around?
Best part of them are dead.
Dead. From the drink?
Yeah, drink or drugs, yeah.
And then how old were you then when the drugs kicked in?
I was 12 years sober, clean and sober. And then I went really back hard at the drugs for 8 years.
So how did you get clean and sober, and then like how did you feel? And then you went, oh, do you know what, I'm going to try drugs.
There must have been things that impacted you that helped you lose the plot altogether, that you hadn't recovered from or that you hadn't done.
Past trauma, you know what I mean? That I didn't deal with, you know what I mean?
Heavy trauma?
Didn't deal with my childhood stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that always dragged me back, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
always dragged me back. Even though I had a good old childhood and all, but things happened as a child, you know what I mean? Saw things that children shouldn't say. Was I affected? Of course I was. Not going to sit here and say today and lie. Oh, of course I was.
Yeah. And children do get affected.
Yeah,
Children get affected by what goes on in their homes.
Yeah.
And back then we would have had corporal punishment still in the schools.
Yeah.
We would have had the Christian brothers raping the children in the schools. We would have had the nuns treating people really badly and abusing them. We would have had people that didn't know whether they were coming or going from the mother and baby homes, like being shipped across or being shipped out to the mother and baby homes, like young ones in school or leaving school to go to work. So like the times are very, very different, very conflicting and very confusing for people. And I don't think that young people today maybe understand the graft of what it was like just to go through your day-to-day life back then and the expectations that were put on you. But people... everybody's experience of trauma is unique and it belongs to them, and I'd agree in the work that I do, whether it's therapy or whether it's domestic abuse work, we see it come back to haunt people all the time. It's like your shadows. You don't deal with the shadows, they're coming for you. Yeah. And that's what happened to you.
Absolutely. School was horrible. No, I'm not saying I was a good boy in school, I wasn't, but I got tortured in there.
Yeah.
I used to get lifted up by the lock. Oh, they grab you there, and then he'd be sticking his finger, Mr. Brady, into your ribcage.
Yeah.
And then they used to have you standing up against if you were bowled, they'd have you standing up against the wall. And any teacher used to go by, they used to just push your head into the wall. Your nose would be on the wall like that. They do that.
Animals.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way it was. But of course it affected you.
Yeah, and that's abuse. That's physical abuse.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't named as that back then. It's assault.
Yeah.
You were fucking injured. You were hit. You were battered
Clattered with sticks
battered,
across the legs and everything.
Steel
bamboo
rulers
cane.
and
Without a doubt.
assaulted.
Yeah.
And loads of people speak about, like, I used to be battered until I bled, and I used to be this, and me hands would be swollen where they'd hit you with the rulers. You're not the first person I've heard say being picked up by the locks.
Yeah.
I remember thinking to myself, how do you get someone up by the locks? Like, do you know what I mean? Obviously, hair and all was different then, but tortured.
Tortured wasn't
There's so
the word.
many people who are tortured in school for years.
So that's what set me off, really, school. Oh, I remember it well.
Yeah.
In the yard one day, and there was a few brothers, and we were in a row, and I just lost it that day, and I said, that's it. Nobody's ever going to hurt me again. I think I was about 11. And that's when I took off. And lasted for years. I wouldn't let anybody get in my way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that was a survival and a defence mechanism out of fear?
Oh, yeah. Driven by fear for years, yeah. I wouldn't say that years ago. I wouldn't say, no, I'm not afraid of nobody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by the look of it, there'd be plenty of people afraid of you back then in the day. Like,
Yeah, driven by fear, of course I was.
Were you a boxer?
Done a bit of it.
A
Not
little
much,
bit?
just a little
Was
bit.
your dad a boxer?
No.
Just you?
And the brother, Tony, my older brother, he done
right.
a bit of it as well.
What were your brothers like? How many is in your family?
7 of us, 3 boys and 4 girls. 4 boys and 3 girls, sorry. I'm Piggy in the middle.
Oh, we're all middle children.
Middle
We've all the syndrome. And what was life, if that's what life was like for you, what was life like for the others, the brothers and sisters?
Well, my sister often told me about my older sisters. They were tortured in school too by the nuns.
Yeah.
I remember Margaret telling me she was trying to explain to a nun one day that she was becoming a woman, if you know what I mean.
She was getting her periods.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Mother Agnes clattered her with sticks across the legs.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, they were nice.
Yeah.
Cruel.
But there was one nun, and to this present day, she's 94 years of age, Leanne. And I go down and I bring her out every so often. She's in the convent in Thomas Street.
Okay.
Mother Melda, I connected with her about 15 years ago. And we're best friends ever since. And I go down and bring her out. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She's well known in Tulloch. She's a beautiful nun.
Yeah.
The rest of them were all just,
Isn't it mad when you think about how, like, the sanctity of Christ and all this shite that they talk about and they worry about, and now they fucking name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Yeah, the Holy Spirit will fucking whack the soul out of you there.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, when they pretend to believe in all that's good, but they create all that's evil. Like, they set you off on the trajectory that you've been on, the paths that you've been on. Thank God you were able to recover.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, thank God you were able to recover.
Yeah.
And actually what I find really funny, I was talking to someone about this, is like when AA is built so much around your spiritual power and your higher power, and loads of people are like God, and I'm like, but these crazy cunts are about God too, like the priests and the nuns, and like... Which bits do you believe and which bits don't? Because you don't, and you have to believe in the good, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's hard not to. You have to believe in all good things are going to come your way. The universe is going to bring them in. I don't believe in God per se, but I do believe that there's somebody looking after me, that I'm divinely guided.
There's a higher power. What it is, what she is, he or she, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I believe there's a higher power.
I would believe the same. Yeah. So you're 16 now. You're 16. Not now, actually, now. He's like having a little look at me there now. He's not 16 at the minute. But if you're 16 now and your life is changing again, you're after going... Did you go back in? You've been in and out of... Starting to go in and out of prison. Pats.
Yeah.
And then what happened after that?
And a girl used to come in and visit me.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. And I decided, when I get out this time now, I'm going to settle down. I'm going to have babies with this girl. And this is going to be the love of my life.
Yeah.
I think it was 19, going on 20. And I did get out. and I'd done all in my power to get the girl pregnant. And I moved her into, as I used to call it, a mobile home. It wasn't, it was a caravan. Plugged in on it.
Has a caravan.
I don't, I have a mobile home.
Ask me bollocks.
It's a mobile.
Yeah. And this, my life was going to change. So went madder.
Did you?
Yeah, went madder. Yeah, and then I remember convincing her again. I said, if you have another baby for me, if it's a boy, I'll really settle down. So we had another baby, a boy. And that's how I thought, I was that Jack the lad now. I'm a real man now.
Yeah.
I have my daughter, I have my son, let's go for it.
Yeah.
And I did. Yeah.
And what was it like when you had your babies?
Oh, I loved them to death, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved them to death. To this present day, yeah. They're my best friends.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It was my kids that brought me back to AA.
Okay, so you hadn't been, from the time you were 13 and the conditions were put on you by the judge, you hadn't been back at all then, had you not? In the years in between?
I haven't been back where?
Back
To
to AA.
No, 13, I came back in. No.
Okay.
No, I went on the mad road, and then at 26, going on 27, that's when I got back into AA.
40 years ago.
Yeah, I was 2 kids at this stage,
Yeah.
a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. I was off to drink for 6 weeks,
Okay.
coming to Christmas, and this was going to be the best Christmas ever. So I was going down to the Dlupa, you know the Dlupa?
Yeah.
I don't. What
Family,
is
it's a pub here in Clondalkin.
Flooper Club, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a social club.
Yeah.
it? Okay.
So I was going down there to meet family members that were coming home from England for Christmas. Now I had all the Sandy stuff done and all, and had it all parked offside in my mate's house.
Yeah.
And I said to Carol, my ex-missus, it was me missus at the time,
Yeah.
I says, I'll just go down for an hour or two. Come back and I'll get the stuff and I'll bring it over to the house and
Yeah.
get the bikes and all done up. And Santi fell in the door, didn't he? Christmas Day at 4:30.
Oh, Brendan.
So that was the last drink. I said, that's it, I'm finished.
You knew
With the
you were
drink.
after
Yeah,
fucking up.
big time.
Yeah.
Big time. So that was my last drink.
What effect do you think that your drinking had on your kids for the 3 and 5 years? Because if you didn't go until then, what do you think that was like for them?
Oh, it's desperate. It's an awful lot. They shouldn't have said, yeah. Yeah. of
Were you a
course.
rowdy drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be the belle of the party. I could be a great man in the party.
Yeah.
And I could just
Wreck the place then in
shipwreck
a
the
minute.
place in a second, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the way it was with me, yeah.
Someone said something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't take a lot to spark me off.
Yeah.
There could be a night we had a party and say, geez, Brand's great crack, a great night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No trouble. Then another night the place could be,
Yeah.
Do you think people were afraid to go out with you?
oh yeah. Yeah.
Were they?
Brothers and all wouldn't, yeah. There used to be a thing that we used to go to Kildare on a Thursday night, crazy night it was called.
Okay.
And you're saying there, we were talking about people afraid to go out with you. I'd get on the bus, it was a special bus, we'd get on the Queenswood, the Boot Road, on the top of the Boot Road. If I got on the Queenswood trunk after been drinking wine and all, and my brothers got on the Boot Road, the minute they saw me, oh no.
Oh, really?
Wouldn't go, yeah. Matter of fact, we were only talking about it a couple of weeks ago. Jeez, I used to feel desperate, you know. No, we're not going. I said, why he's not coming? Because I'm drunk, is it? No, just wouldn't come. They knew something was
Yeah.
going to kick off, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the drinking end of it.
So then you went to AA, and what was it like staying off the drink?
What
Well,
was
you obviously wanted
what
to.
was it like walking into AA,
Yeah.
having to submit and admit to yourself that very first meeting that you went back to?
See, I was at the being in and out of it a couple of times over the years, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew what I was going into,
Okay.
and I knew there was people in AA already, people that I drank with.
Okay.
They were sober, so it was kind of, it was all right going in with them, you know what I mean? I knew they'd look after me, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Would you say that that's the same for everybody? Because I know a couple of people who go to AA and I hear of them as they're talking saying they're always trying to get other people who, or guide other people who might need some help or support in, and just letting them know that it's there and it's friendly, and there's these people available to you. Like the man up the road is there, as well as like actually your uncle or your cousin is there as well. Not that they're telling anybody else's business, but they're creating the safety of we're all in this together. That's part of what AA is about. So what was...
Absolutely, carrying the message.
Yeah.
There was an old man in AA told me the best 12-step work you could do is walk up your own street clean and sober. And he's right. And as a result of me being in AA for a long, long time, I've no problem saying, sitting here, lots of people, we all help each other, you know. I've got lots of people into AA. Not I got them in, they came, and it's a great support. Yeah, it's great support. Still to this present day.
Yeah.
You know, AA is lifesaver. You won't do it. Well, I can't do it. And I don't think if you're a real alcoholic or an addict, you won't. Nobody will do it. It's so important. The meetings.
And there's the meetings, and then there's all different types of programs. And I've seen you and witnessed you help family members of mine into programs. Yeah. So can you tell us a bit about what those other programs are for anybody who might be listening and think, you know, I can't go into full residential, but I might be able to do something else. Can you tell us what your experience of that has been? And then...
Yeah, there's plenty of... there's a place in Clondalkin, CASP, and then there's Tushnewa. You know, and you can link in with either of them places. They give you a key worker.
Okay.
And the key workers work with the people, you know. It's kind of, they get to know you and bring you in and whatever, you know.
Yeah.
There's lots of help. There's lots of help out there for alcoholics and addicts, you know what I mean? And if you're not a drinker, there's Al-Anon.
Yeah.
You know, that's going well in Clondalkin as well, in Tushnewa.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of help out there, you know what I mean?
And there's Al-Anons and AAs all over the country.
All over the country.
We were talking about Al-Anon before. We were talking about it then the other day, just people who have been affected by a loved one or a partner or a close friend or whatever who drinks. Yeah. And it's a recovery program for them to be able...
It's our sister fellowship,
Yeah. And that's... So will you tell us about the 12 steps and the 12-step program for AA? Just so people kind of know about it, people who are curious about it but would like to know more.
Well, the 12 steps is a guide just to normal living, really. You know what I mean? If you do the steps, it's kind of, it brings you along them. Like they wouldn't for a newcomer, we'd say take your time, you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't worry about the steps, just come in. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of slogans that's be always on the table when you come into an AA room. Easy does it. Keep it simple. One day at a time.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business. Drink plenty of water. Think. You know, that's what I lived by the slogans for a long time.
Okay.
Because I couldn't really... I'm not great at the reading and writing. And I found, how am I going to ever do these steps at the time? And I wouldn't tell them. You know, but then I got honest and I told them, I says, you know... I says, I don't know how I'm going to do these steps. I can't read it right. I says, and I remember Paddy O'Well, a good man that passed away. He says, you just come over to me on a Monday night and we'll have a talk.
Was he your sponsor then?
Well, I don't believe in that word sponsor.
Okay.
You're a good friend, but they call them sponsors. Yeah, sponsor. Okay. I personally don't put that word on that tag on anybody. No, but lots of people, call them their sponsors. I call them my good friends, and I have lots of good friends.
Good.
In AA, and so important. If you are a recovering alcoholic or addict, to have a sponsor or a good friend. Yeah. Somebody, it's an ear, isn't it? Somebody to listen to you and guide you.
And allow you to explore your shame and your shadows.
Yeah. Get rid of that.
Yeah. You share them with another human.
Yeah.
So you're on the road to recovery. You're living your best life.
I'm well on it.
You've two little kids.
You've two little kids.
I've three.
Oh, you have three.
But this time you still only had two kids, didn't you, with Carol?
Yeah.
When you done the 4.5 Santi.
Yeah,
so you're,
absolutely.
You're 12 years clean.
40 years off the drink.
40.
And going on 20 years off the drugs.
No, but you were, how long were you off the drink?
I was 12 years off the drink and the drugs, and then I went back for 8 years.
And then,
the drugs.
Like, what happened at that something triggered that you were like, do you know what, I'm going... Did you get up that morning and say, do you know what, I'm going to take drugs today?
No, I went on the cocaine.
Right.
I was dibbling that slowly but surely, just doing little bits and pieces.
But like, were you out? Were you out with friends? Were you...
I was out with me Mrs. Carol.
Right.
Used to get her drunk and I'd be snorting coke and she wouldn't have a clue.
Right, okay.
And eventually just got me. You know, and that was
That
it.
grips you.
Destroyed me.
The cocaine.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Destroyed me.
And for people listening, they think, no, it's grand. Like, I only have a few sniffs the weekend. It's you know, it's grand. I can control it, and you can't. It controls
That's what
you.
I thought. That's what I thought. For a long time, I thought I was getting away with it.
Yeah.
No.
Did you find then you needing it every day?
Yeah, living on it.
Dry sniffing at home?
Yeah, dry sniffing at home all the time, yeah.
And Carol had no...
Well, what effect did that have on your relationship with Carol? Because you're obviously with her and now she's your ex, or you're not.
As I said, when I was clean and sober for the 12 years, the relationship was absolutely beautiful.
Would Carol say the same thing?
Yeah, I think she would have. Yeah,
Okay.
I think she would have. But then I used to go out with Carol. She'd get a good few drinks into the next night, do that and take a couple of A. And she wouldn't even have a clue.
Oh my God,
Oh,
you're
let's
taking
face
me
it,
as
Brendan.
well.
Yeah. Into the blue banana.
I was there myself, Brendan, 14, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And try and get home before she'd wake up. Get in
So
there.
would
she'd
you
be
drop
gone
her
home?
back?
Go back home and I'd go into bed. And she'd be locked. And when she'd go to sleep, I'd be gone to the blue banana.
Right.
And then I'd come back home in the back window or something. And eventually, how it happened, I got caught. What are you doing? I'm out only out walking the dog. Out my head.
Right.
So then she twigged it. She had a good idea. So then it was just a complete
So you
disaster.
must have been rallied.
That's a
You
double
must-
life you were living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to keep all the plates spinning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what's it like? What's life like with your new partner now? Is she in AA, or is that where you met her? Or tell us?
Yeah. 15 years in there, yeah.
Fair play
Good.
to her.
Long distance relationship with Leanne. It seems to work.
That's what I need to do, is
That's
it?
great.
You move over there.
Yeah, I think that's why it's working. I'm not under 24 hours underneath her feet or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, things are good. I suppose I'm getting older now and I'm more mellow now or something. I don't know.
You're not as mad as you were.
No, it's fairly weird, yeah.
So
Even without drinking the drug, I was still fairly weird.
Yeah,
I was,
you look at
Oh, thanks very much.
in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
In the nicest
You're right,
way
you're on the
possible.
ball.
Do you think now that you would be diagnosed with something?
Oh, the alphabet. That's what I just say in the meetings. You know the way they say people suffer from DDH and HIG or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
All I was,
ING.
I've been going to counsellors all my life. And St. Patrick's, since I was knee-high there, grasshopper.
Yeah.
And all they used to tell me is I was a bow little.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
You
talking.
can
You
say
say
bastard,
bastard, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they say I suffered from the alphabet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were talking last week on the podcast, and we were just saying that years ago you were either like a stupid cunt or a bald cunt.
Yeah.
There was like no
in
kids had
between.
needs. Like you were, if you were the bald boy in the special class, outside the door, sitting twiddling your thumbs. Do you know what I mean? Like there was no in between.
Yeah.
And like yourself, you're probably undiagnosed, probably needed a little bit of help.
100%, yeah, 100%.
And no one gave a fuck.
Yeah, no, in all fairness, now, I have to be honest, my mother brought me a good few places, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I'd see them, someday I'd be saying, Mrs. Valentine was, I don't know what she was, a counsellor or something.
Yeah.
She was. We used to go into St. Patrick's Hospital, see her there. Wasn't he a kid? I was.
Yeah.
They're coming out Cherry Yard to the hospital. Yeah, I was in there a few months. In there after that. And then I just got into my head and I said to her one day, will you ever fuck off, society? I don't want that. She's fucking mad at me, man. I tell her to fuck off. I don't want to talk to her anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Crazy
And like
stuff.
that, your ma and dad, they didn't know either back then. Like, they were doing their best bringing you to the places and you're like, oh, man, I'm not going. You'd be like, okay, well, probably we'll try something else.
Yeah.
Where we have all the knowledge now, we have more than we had back then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if you see a child struggling now, you're like, okay, well, they need a little bit of help, or, you know, but years ago, you just, oh, no, he's wild. Leave him.
Yeah.
Let him do what he likes.
Little bastard. That's what he used to be said.
Yeah.
He's a bold little fucker.
Yeah. So can I just ask, so you were on the coke and whatever, and then what made you say, do you know what, I better get this sorted and go into NA then, was it, or AA as well?
I just got sick of being sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was getting older and my life was...
Wiser,
yeah.
Couldn't afford the coke anymore.
Couldn't afford the coke anymore.
And how were you affording the coke?
I came into a lot of money.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay. And it went up your nose.
And it went up my nose. Yeah. I wasn't being honest. Came into a lot of money. Thought there was no end to money.
Yeah.
He says, I'm going to party.
And I suppose everyone wanted to be a friend.
Oh.
Yeah. Loads of friends.
Yeah, of course,
no
loads
friends.
of friends. Cause yeah. Come on, I have the bag.
Yeah.
Come on, we go here, we go there.
The blue banana on wheels.
Yeah.
Blue banana.
I was never in the blue banana.
I
I don't even know what the blue
curry
banana is.
Mad.
Wild. Wild. I was there.
It's obviously a nightclub, isn't
I
it?
used
Yeah,
to go
it was,
to Blue Banana
yeah.
and then go to school the next morning. So we get home at 3 o'clock and I get up for school at 7, out the door, ready in school for 9 o'clock.
I know, I done that with
class on a Friday.
rumours on the north side, but the blue banana.
Every week I do that. Yeah, because Thursday and Sunday were always the cheaper nights.
Yeah.
Aslan used to play there sometimes.
Tuesday in rumours used to be £1 a bottle. £1 a bottle.
Yeah.
Bottom of the hill, you probably used to go to.
Well, that's Fingless, but I did. I seen Aslan, my first ever concert I seen Aslan was in the bottom of the hill.
I done all the doors on them.
Did
places.
you?
Yeah, for years. Yeah, on the
All on the
around
north
was a
side.
doorman.
Yeah,
that was another
All
thing
right.
that kind of kept me out on a mad
Yeah,
one, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Done a lot of door work, in my day.
And you're probably sniffing on the door as well.
Yeah. So you got in with the boys, didn't you? You know what I mean? The doorman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look after me and I
Yeah.
look after you,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah. And what do you think today then, Brendan? Obviously you've seen a lot of change in communities over your 40 years, whether you were on drugs or off drugs, whether you were hanging around the street drinking bottles of wine or whether you were in AA. Like, life has been moving for that 40 years. So what do you see or make of our communities today? I just see young fellas going around everywhere selling fucking crack, selling cocaine on scooters. It breaks me heart.
And it's kids.
Yeah.
Kids doing it.
Yeah. I'm right up in, as I call it, in Bonogan, the Bronx. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the area. I'm from it. You know, I live in it. So sad. All so openly. It's unbelievable. I was sitting only last night, Leanne, I was sitting in the car and I was waiting for a mate of mine and I was just looking at them. The young fellas. Dealing out.
Yeah. And they're not
No, but
even
on the-
hiding it, sure they're
No,
not.
no,
It's
not
it's
even
right
hiding.
under your nose.
And fellas coming up with suits and all and scoring off
Yeah.
and all that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah, I'm surprised by some of the people I see scoring and the
unbelievable.
people who sell close to me. I'm surprised. I'm like, oh, look at me window and go, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Big,
I never thought
gorgeous cars and men in suits getting out.
without
Yeah,
a doubt.
yeah.
It's everybody's at it now.
Professionals.
Everything is at it. Everybody's at it.
I think there was a huge change in communities back in the 70s and the 80s, the heroin epidemics, the smoking fucking heroin to come down off at the time, and then people became heroin addicts and there was huge changes, but there was like people in communities importing drugs in, importing debt and when I say debt, I mean debt as in financial debt and debt and
destruction.
crime and trauma. That's what they were importing into communities.
Absolutely.
They were doing it, and like some of them are heroic people. Now we see them on a day to day, and like I've seen people as part of clubs, or I've seen people as part of businesses, and they're like, "Isn't fucking Johnny up there great?" And is this person, and like back then they were destroying people.
Yeah.
Not knowing or knowing, I don't know what they were doing to communities, but they were doing something. And we've seen the fallout of it over all of the years. And whether that's alcoholism or parents who became alcoholics because they've lost a child to suicide, or they've lost a child because they've OD'd, or they're recovering from raves and heroin and all of that. It's just communities became...
greed as well.
Yes. And capitalism. Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Sell your community for money.
Yeah.
And ego.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
Desperate.
You're a man of little ego, aren't you? You're happy to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no other way.
No, it's the only way forward.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve now. I was a lawyer, a compulsive lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm not a lawyer anymore, thank God.
Mm.
AA has taught me different. I was told that probably 53 years ago, 54 years ago at my first AA meeting, get on the sun and you'll get well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, trying to tell a young fella that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm a fairly honest man today, thank God.
Get honest.
I know who I am today.
Yeah.
I can walk around with my head up high. I'm not walking around, and I haven't done for years, thank God, looking at the ground, which I did for years. Shame my life, you know, couldn't look people in the eye. I can look anybody straight in the eye today, Leanne, in the world, never mind just in an AA room or anywhere.
Yeah.
And to be able to say I'm no better or I'm no worse.
Yeah.
That's a lovely space to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a nice space to be in.
Yeah,
it's nice to understand yourself, to have done your work and be able to pass that work on, to be able to use what you've learned, what you've been through, what you've put others through to change other people's lives. That's...
I want to stay a student in life.
Yes.
Every day is a learning day.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got that off a tape off an American man.
Yeah.
I says, wow, that's
always learning.
Good, always learning.
Always
Every day
room
is a
for growth.
student day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that suits me to the ground, you know what I mean?
A student of life.
Yeah.
And whether that's
absolutely.
reflecting on the world around you or reflecting on yourself in the world. Yeah. I'd be the same. I remain a student day in, day out.
I think
always
if you
open to
think you know everything, shame on you.
Yeah,
You're never going to know everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will get the cocky people be like, not
mean
me.
well. I think a lot of people mean well, but no, I class myself as a well-grounded man now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I am, yeah. No, I'm not going to say I don't think. I think I am. I am.
You are.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Well, for someone who abused themselves so much, you look fresh.
Yeah, everybody says that.
You
must
really
have got a bit of Botox,
Did you get a
did
bit
you?
of Bowie?
Huh?
Did you get a bit of Botox?
No, Jason, never.
I wouldn't put that into me body.
I wouldn't even know what that.
Just cocaine is alcohol, but I
No, I
wouldn't
think
put
I look all
Botox.
right now for 66.
You do,
going on,
you do.
yeah.
You really do.
I'd say
You
a
look
face
fresh.
planted the pavement a couple of times over the years. I'd say a face planted the pat a couple of times over the years.
Absolutely. Look at
Oh, you can just say, no, I used to be a little bit of boxing, a little bit of boxing.
So what's your life and your day-to-day like now?
Every morning I wake up, I thank the Lord.
Love it.
Thank AA. Thank my friends. I wake up to loads of messages every morning from my AA friends and my NA friends and CA friends. And that gives me a great kick to the day.
Sorry, what's CA?
Coke.
Oh, so that's different to NA. I thought that would be...
No, well, we're all based the same, but CA be a little bit different, NA be a little bit different.
Okay.
But I do all mine now really in AA, all my recovery, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Addiction is addiction across the board, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the old timers in AA, it kind of say, this is AA, it's not NA or CA.
Right, okay.
But has changed over the last few years. To the better, may I say, too, yeah.
Yeah.
To the better, yeah. So wake up in the morning, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Looking forward to my 50th birthday.
Wink, wink.
I think you had that.
Yeah. Yeah, and just get on with the day, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm grateful person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an old saying in AA too, a grateful alcoholic will never drink again, you know?
Yes.
So I'm telling myself that a long time now.
Yeah. I'd say it's something else to be able to just wake up in the morning and just feel free, not be like, oh God, where am I going to get a drink or where am I going to get a drug or like you're free. You're free from
I
that.
used to wake up in the morning and I'd open one of my eyes slowly
Yeah.
to see where I'm waking up.
Where are you? Yeah.
Oh, I noticed that. Oh, yeah, that wallpaper that's on. Oh, I'm in my own place.
Yeah.
Sad. Oh, it's sad. No, it's great. Wake up clear-headed.
So how do you fill your days now?
Well, I'm practically retired now. Health.
Yeah.
I'm a pigeon fancier. Love the birds.
Okay.
The feather birds now.
Yeah.
Catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into me pigeons, yeah. And AA.
Yeah.
And helping people.
So you're a man of simple
Oh,
needs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well laid back.
Yeah.
Laid back anymore, I'll go into a coma, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy does it.
But you help. So if anybody was looking for help or anything like that, like what would you suggest they do? What would be the first?
Put your hand over your mouth so everybody can hear you.
What would be the first thing, like you'd suggest they do?
If somebody came to me looking for help, I'd let them talk first.
Okay.
Like I'm practically talking to you here now, and I'd kind of know then after a while what way to direct them for whatever they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So is there a phone number or an email or a website or something?
Oh yeah, there's loads. Yeah, there's loads of connections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The amount of help out there is unbelievable now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Touch New and now would be my main place there. You know what I mean? Or CASP.
Yeah.
They drop in places. You know what I mean? Great.
So can you just drop in there? Can you just be walking by and say, "Oh, I'm going to go in there," and so you can have a chat with someone? No appointments to be made.
Well, no, you probably have to make an appointment. Well, you
can drop in to get the
they drop
information.
in and they'd have a chat with you either ways.
Right.
Yeah, you can drop in.
No, they
to
wouldn't
get
just turn you off straight
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
But they'd let you. Somebody will talk to you, yeah, and just then they give you the information, and then you key in with them. Then you know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great help out there.
Did you go through residential programs? No.
I didn't go into.
But you've helped quite a lot of people into them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm only bringing the fella down tomorrow. Would you believe that?
Yeah.
Down to a toy.
I hope he does really well.
Yeah, I really hope this man does well myself.
Yeah. I've seen you bring people and then stay in touch with them and go and visit. And
Is that Clondara? Is that the one in Athy? No.
Sister Concilios.
Sister Concilios.
Yos.
Well, they say, I think it's important for me to say that treatment centres are for discovery. AA is for recovery.
Yes.
A lot of people get that wrong, you know what I mean?
Tell us the difference between both for the people who do
I've never
get it
heard
wrong.
that before.
Well, if you go into a treatment centre, they kind of get the gist of what you're about and all that, and you know what I mean, what happened and what it isn't. But when you come out there, you have to come to AA to keep it going. You know what I mean? It's a must.
It's a lifetime
must.
path too, isn't it?
Oh,
After 40 years, like
yeah, one day at a time. That's all it is.
yeah,
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery.
Absolutely.
It's all about the now.
all about the now, living
You know,
in the now.
that doesn't come too easy, but
Yeah,
I think I've a good handle of it now. Thank God. I think I have.
Yeah.
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 Did you ever think you were going to get well? Like, get out of the grips of what you were in?
Yeah, I wanted to. I got, as I said, I got a bit of recovery.
And you have to want to, don't you?
Oh, yeah. If you don't want it,
no one can do it for you.
No. I mean, there's a cousin of mine at the minute. I love him to bits. I love the bones of him. He's not ready at the minute, you know.
Yeah.
I know by him. He's making up every excuse.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. I just say, right, come back to me when you want
when
it.
you're ready, yeah.
I'll help you in every way. You know, if you don't want it doesn't matter what people will try for you. You won't do it.
Yeah.
You have to have it yourself. You have to have the want.
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of people being pushed into recovery. You know, they're trying to save their marriages, trying to save their wives, trying to save their husbands.
And save themselves from getting locked up.
Yeah. Sure, the treatment centres are full of
Yeah.
people trying to stay out of the courts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why now it's a new thing they have now with a key worker. They'll suss you out for a few weeks before you go up there and see your key worker for a few weeks. And if she knows or he knows that you mean business, then they'll get you into a treatment centre.
Right.
Okay.
It's a new thing now, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Where there was a time you could bring somebody straight to the treatment centre and then So they're not wasting any time anymore. It's too many people, want to get in for treatment. So
Yeah.
They can fuck each other up. Like somebody isn't ready and somebody is fully ready. You can fuck each other over. Can't
Absolutely.
you? Yeah.
And it's good. I think it's good in the way that they do that now. You know what I mean? Do it through the key worker for a few weeks. And then he's obvious in contact with the treatment centre. This fella's doing well, or this girl is doing well. Yeah, I think they're ready for it.
Did your family members, your immediate family, your children, any of the three ever go to Al-Anon or Al-Anon or anything like that to get the supports that they needed around your drinking?
My mother, God be good to her, I didn't know. She was a great Al-Anon woman for years.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've an older brother in AA. He's probably 23 or 24 years in there now. And I have a few other brothers and sisters. I don't know if they're, nobody can say anybody's an alcoholic only themselves, but no, the rest of the family, I think they're okay. Okay.
But did they get their recovery in the Al-Anon and the other side of things? Do you know if anybody's ever went because of the impact that you would have had? Or
my older brother's in AA. He's a pretty strong member of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, but
he's in AA at the minute.
Yeah, but that's because he was an alcoholic. So I'm on about the family one. Where
did they go to Al-Anon?
Yeah.
My mother went to Al-Anon.
Yeah. Did anybody else in the family go to Al-Anon?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay.
Not that I know
And did
of.
your children ever go?
No.
No.
There was Al-Anon as well, you know that. There's Al-Anon as well. I don't think it's too strong now in Dublin, Al-Anon.
I think it might be a bit stronger in the rural areas.
Is there? Yeah. I don't think it's strong in Dublin at the minute.
Yeah. And it's definitely something that Dublin could do with some support around.
100%. And then there's ACOA.
What's ACOA?
Adult Children of Alcoholics.
Oh, yes, I've heard of it.
I think that's fairly strong in Dublin.
Okay.
Yeah, can I get it?
Yeah.
I've never heard of these places.
ACOA, yeah, it's very good,
Yeah.
And what's Al-Anon? Never heard of that.
Kids. Underage.
Okay.
Underage kind of. It's kind of, would you say, an underage Al-Anon kind of, you know what I mean? Okay. They give the kids the understanding.
So there is a lot of help and support there. For both sides.
Yeah. I don't think Al-Anon now is strong in Dublin. I'm not sure about that now. In all the years I'm in, I think I done a good few open meetings. And I think there was only once or twice I had Al-Anon speakers or Al-Anon speakers with me. Hair standing the back of your neck listening to an Al-Anon speaker.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Their lived experience and knowing as a person what you have done or potentially could have perpetrated against them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's tough to do because the pain was bestowed upon them.
Yeah.
They didn't bring it to themselves. They're still young children. But yet they've had the lived experience of what your drinking or your drugs or your gambling or your cocaine addiction has had on them. Yeah. They had to live the nightmare. Yeah. You were drunk, and I don't mean you, but people in general are drunk and blunt going through it because they're still having to drink to be able to cover up or to cope. But then they're dry little 10, 11, 12-year-olds having lived with the experience that they have been, and they're living the nightmare that you're drinking to hide.
Oh yeah, people often ask me, what's the best time in AA? What was your best time in AA? In recovery? I said, I remember it well. I remember my best day, my two best days in recovery was two of my hardest days. So what? I said, my best 2 days in recovery was my two hardest days in recovery. I knew they were kind of a bit mixed up with it, but I knew they were going to get the punchline when I told them.
Yeah.
How do you make that out, Bran? I says, when my two adult kids confronted me and they told me what it was like when they were kids, it was hard to take.
Yeah.
But I took it, and I knew by them saying what they said to me, they were freed from it.
Yeah.
You know, because I carried stuff for years and years, and I knew I'd enough recovery behind me saying to myself, my kids are getting freed here now by saying what they say to me. You know what I mean? They're not going to carry it any further.
Yeah.
So I always say they were my two best days and two of my hardest days in recovery, you know?
I can't imagine.
Huh?
I can't imagine that was easy at all whatsoever.
I'd have rather been kicked around by now by a load of lads,
Yeah.
hearing the truth. But I knew they were getting freedom from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I knew there was some sort of settling for them.
Recovery for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they said they got a lot of good people going to my home too, members, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they had a lot of AA stuff, people listening to them over the years in my house, you know?
Yeah.
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 So I really rubbed off on them, and I can still even see it to this present day, you know? They got a lot of good stuff when
Brilliant.
members coming to the house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's a pity members had to go to the house in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You would hope that no child has to grow up with that. But if they did, that they got the best help that they can get
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the people with the lived experiences. And I'm sure those people learn from your children too.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
They learned maybe if they couldn't talk to their own children, but they learned the impact or similar. Like, I couldn't sleep. I was worried about my dad. Thought he was going to kick the bollocks out of my ma. Thought my ma's going to kick the bollocks out of my dad.
Yeah.
I know young ones, and she'd be like, I got up one morning, my school bag was burning in the fire because my ma just went into a fit of rage because she had been up drinking all night. When she tried to get me up, I wouldn't get up. She tried to fucking feed her Donegal catch one day, frozen out of the freezer for our breakfast. And I was like, Jesus, that's mad. Like, you wouldn't think that stuff happens. And she was like, no, that was just one day. That was the same day. Like, that was an hour before I went to school. And she said, and I went to school, and the teacher said to me, like, where's your school bag? Where's your books? Blah, blah, blah.
It's on the fire.
Yeah, she said, then I got into trouble for that, for not having the stuff that I needed for school. But she was so ashamed of the experience and carrying shame around the experience that she just had, that she couldn't ask for help.
Yeah.
That was just one little hour of her life from the time she got up to got to school. Yeah. And she said, I sat in school all day worrying about whether the house was going to be burnt down or not when I got there. It's fucking terrible burden to pass to anyone.
I remember them days looking out the window wondering what's going on at home.
Yeah.
Didn't want to learn, didn't it? It was all consumed.
Yeah.
What's happening on the outside, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never liked school, didn't want to be in school.
Yeah.
Oh, sad. When I look back, a lot of sadness as a child growing up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you experience any fun? Have you any fun times as a child?
It's a hard question. Probably on a Christmas morning, running around with cowboys and Indians, playing cowboys and Indians on a Christmas morning. That was probably it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The silence and the lack of memory is profound, isn't it?
Oh.
But what I would say to anybody who needs or wants any support is the door is open. The door is opening anywhere where there's AA across the country. Ask for help. Ask for help. Somebody will guide you to where you need to be.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Ask for help for whatever it is that you need. Don't carry any shame, whether you're somebody who has a family member who's experiencing alcoholism or is an alcoholic, or you are the alcoholic.
Yeah.
There is help for everyone out there. There's help for your children, there's help for your family, there's help for you, there's help for everybody. You just need to get there. You just need to ask. It will be delivered. What's for you won't pass you. It's coming your way.
100%.
Yeah. The prep is in the making. Brendan, thanks very much for coming in
Can
today.
I just ask
go
Brendan
on,
one
walk away
little
there,
question?
Arla.
Because I'd be just intrigued to know. We've asked a couple of guests, we haven't done it in a while. If there was a song that you could pick that describes you and your life, what would it be?
I don't really get you now in that when you say that.
So do you ever think of a song and think, oh God, that song, that's my song, or that reminds me of me? Or do you ever hear the song and you're like, that was wrote for me? So my brothers...
I've lovely songs that bring back great memories of my mother singing to me.
Okay. What are they?
A mother's love is a blessing.
Don't know that one.
And then my father's ones from the candy store in the corner.
I know that one, yeah.
Yeah, they were. I remember all them songs.
Right, okay.
Well, as I'm for, when I was out of my head, some
Rave songs.
rave songs, yeah.
Yeah.
But I still have to watch myself to this present day if some of them come on.
I'd say
Right,
so,
yeah.
yeah.
Trying to get a...
Trigger.
Yeah, I'd be
man,
trying to get
triggers.
people to go to Tomorrowland and like,
Yeah.
yeah, and can't. I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, triggers.
What would be, so what do you think would be the song that people would represent? What song would people play at your funeral that they would feel represent you? Because you have so many people get the Voyage, or Ride On.
Yeah.
What do you think
Flying
yours
Without
would
Wings.
be? Really?
Westlife.
Yeah.
You don't look like a Westlife man.
Yeah,
My
I
dad's a
like
Westlife man.
Is he?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
really.
But is your dad like 6 foot full of tattoos?
No, small and black. Full of black.
He's a gentleman, or I know her that well.
But like, would you put a 6 foot tattooed ex-addict like Westlife?
Big,
Westlife
big difference between me and
real
Willie.
clean and shiny band, boy band. No,
I'm going to have to try and get a picture of Brendan and my dad together. Yeah, Flying Without Wings. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I always wanted that song played. Said that to a few of my family. Anything ever happens to me, that's to be played.
there you
You
go.
feel it represents you in some way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps you in the present, keeps you in the now.
Now, just say one thing before we wrap up this.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
you can, yeah.
I urge anybody, if they want to get well, is to let people know what's going on in their head. That's how you get well.
Okay.
If you don't let any people know what's going on in your head, you go mad.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
yeah.
Because I've done it for over 22 years in recovery. I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't let people write in. But now in the last 18 years, I'm at there opening up rightly to people now. And life is good. Life is good.
Good.
I found it very hard to trust people, but now I'm grand. I'm grand.
Glad
Brilliant.
to hear that.
And people can trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
sense-
100%. That's
Yeah.
one good loyalty.
Yeah,
My father always left with us, you know.
yeah.
You know.
From being afraid
Trust.
to get on the bus with you
Yeah.
to absolute trust. And I've seen people have absolute trust in you. I've heard of people that have absolute trust in you.
Yeah.
And they meet you in the now. The Brendan that you are today
Yeah.
is who they get to meet. And they hear the stories of the Brendan who you were in the past, but they get to meet the Brendan who you are today.
Yeah.
And I think that's something else for people to think about. While you might feel shame or carry some shadows with you now, it's like in a week's time, in a year's time, in 10 years' time, who do you want to be? And then be that person.
Yeah.
Do everything it takes to be that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Leanne,
My name's Arla.
and together we are
How's Your Ma?